welcome to the narrowboat that James built. Hope you guys are very well. Thanks for joining me. Well, this space here tomorrow may be occupied by me. Well, not me, my boat, which is a nice little vista here. We still haven't made up our minds. Well, I say we, the powers that be here haven't. There's a few potential options for me, but if I was to be here, then it does pose a slight problem. I know you guys have said this for months. Get all your stuff done before you go on the cut. But it basically means that for me to get my wall panels in and any other heavy stuff, I'm going to have to walk it all the way around there, through the big top car park, down that track there, behind this boat here, and down this jetty here, which an 8x4 sheet, well, bit of a hassle. But what John has suggested I do is just start her up, pootle her forwards, moor up on the bank, load up, and reverse it back again. So I think that will be a nice little win-win. Beautiful view, certainly out the stern, because I'll put it nose in, so when I come out the back doors I'll be greeted by this view. Yeah, happy with that. Right, so one of the things I need to get done today is the steps here. Need to get some new angle iron, put a couple of uprights in here, keeping enough room so we can still access the alternator and it's not too close to the exhaust outlet. But it was quite an increase to come up here, quite an incline, and so I think we're going to see if we can squeeze in 3 steps. We're just going to measure it all out now, and then I'll go into town and pick up some angle iron. I want to get a ring piece for the roof and a bracket to hold in my comms mast. Well, you'll never guess where we are. Back in the shower. Obviously I need to get the glass out the way, which has been still propped up here. So I put the uprights in. This one here was a bit tricky because obviously it's got pre-cut holes, which I haven't used because the pre-cut holes would have been going straight into bits of glass, which obviously is not particularly easy to drill. So I've changed the screw position so that these bits here are going into the little bits of aluminium, which I've managed to locate. So that's nice and in, and obviously I have put silicone behind it. Same on this side here. So I'm now going to offer in the shower enclosure and put it in place, and then I can put the glass in, finish that, and then I can finish my grouting and cleaning up this area. But at least the glass is out the way and secure. That's the important part. Right, so the first bit's in. It's set back so I can put an 18mm. That bit was already in, but we're now just having to work out the levels and get it all right. It's not easy to find the level easily, but we're just kind of going as we go. I'm just attaching these 4 screws. Well, I just drilled out the 4 holes down each side to take in, so you can just attach the 2 bits. There's basically a frame which sits on the wall, and then you put the frame into it and then screw it in place. See how narrowboat hands is getting on. Oh. How's it go? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Look at that.
So I'm going to put another one in across here.
Yeah.
I went in across here, so you treat the 290 wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, 290 wide. Another one coming along now. Another 8-inch riser, which will take us nearly to the top. Might even go a little bit more and just take it straight to the top.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3rd step up maybe. It's going to need a little one at the top, I think.
Yeah.
Where that's sort of what I'm winging it and coming up with at the moment.
Oh yeah, nice. I can see what you're doing. Yeah, nice. That'll work.
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't have cleaned this one up so much, Paul. You should just left it as it was,
I
mate.
thought I'd leave the coconut husk on that one.
Yeah, nice. Cheers for that.
Yeah, no, we will get cleaned up.
Well, this is starting to look like a staircase. It's much better doing this, even though it's not the cheapest solution. What with narrowboat hands is time, but these aren't going to go anywhere, and you want solid steps coming into a boat. They're really heavily used. Sometimes you come in with a lot of load, and you know, you thump your foot down. So these need to be prim and proper. So yeah, there's no mucking around there. And then I'll get some 22mm board, maybe 18mm board, to make the risers and the treads. This time in 24 hours, she'll be in the cut. And I need to tidy up around this area. When this boat goes, I don't want to have to come back and muck around with all this. I'm picking up that and bits of MDF. So yeah, I want to get rid of all of this. Right, just before I put the glass in, I'm going to go in with a bit of silicone at the bottom, and because the glass is what forces it all in. Stay there. You all right, Paul? Yeah. Right. That's got it. There's a lot of wobble in it. I'm thinking when the doors get put on, that might change that. Oh, right. Whoa, shitting hell. Oh my god. That was lucky. Well, it's getting there. That's all in place now. Just going to sort out the doors after lunch. Okay, so the steps are in now. And what we want to do up here, this is going to be if you like, the landing spot. And it's going to make it much easier for the kids, or for anyone to get on, but much easier for the kids. But obviously for that to be a landing spot means that that railing there needs to move back to about here, and then you'll be easily better get yourself onto that area. So we're just going to do away with that and cut the banner down to about there. Right, these are a little bit precarious, but they're in. A couple of seals that I need to put on them, but at least they're in. They're out of the way for the move tomorrow. And actually, once they're in, it's really quite nice. The opening is more than fine, and when they're in there closed nice and gently. The line there is good, which is good. It means it's kind of been installed in the right way, and it is really quite spacious in here. I'm really happy I've left that gap there, so I've got a bit of light coming in. But yeah, this is really good. This is quite a big area, and I've certainly got loads of space to put my bits and pieces without it all kind of being on the floor, which I hate. There's not enough room on the floor for bottles or anything like that. So, and head height's fine. I can have the shower bit there or there, or I can have it anywhere really. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Just got to be a little bit delicate when you get in and out. Of course, it's always cold when you get out of the shower, isn't it? Whew. Right, one of the jobs I need to do today is to tidy up the area around my boat. That stuff wasn't going to be right for kindling. I had loads of nails and screws and all kinds of crap coming out of it. So it's easiest to get rid of it. Got a normal pen? Got a normal door? Yeah, pen and door, isn't it? Yeah, this is stuff like that. You get away, is it? Yeah, it's like being an ankle. That's it, and then I'll go through the box with the engineer's scalpel. Ah, they'll be going mental with no goggles, won't they? There you go. Yeah. Fucking fully on telly now, haven't I? Hold on to it. There we go. Then we'll have to just tidy that little bit up. Yeah, that's already cut. Just bend it out as the rollers. Get twist. Right. Lift him off.
extension put in, isn't it?
That is much better.
It is better actually.
That looks so much better.
You're going to end up doing that to the other side.
I know. Oh wow, that really makes it look bigger. That is brilliant.
Nothing I can do about firing a few sparks there, mate. Then perhaps you could give him a round over
Yeah,
through that edge.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're doing next. Yeah,
Oh, that
maybe
makes
with a
so
bit of
much
sandpaper.
difference having that.
Looks like a different fucking colour. Take the boy out of Essex.
To the mark. Just thinking,
She's going, mate.
What's with it,
What
eh?
now?
Is it worth just getting rid of that? That's right.
Get rid of that if you
Yeah,
want,
go
mate.
lop it off.
Oh, it is welded on there, isn't it? Yep.
Just gets in the way that bit.
I hate it when he's out here. All he gets me to do is more and more stuff. I do normally wear goggles. Knock on it.
Knock on, what's that?
Knock-o-meter.
Oh, it looks huge out here now.
That's a bit different, isn't it? Just cutting a bit of rail off.
That really does.
Get a bit of sandpaper round them corners over, round the edges over. Say to me tomorrow, you want to take that side off?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
I mean, how young your little ones might not be a bad idea. Have a little corner what you can keep them in next
Yeah.
to you.
yeah.
It's dangerous, your water.
I was thinking about getting them a box and putting it in the dinette. You know,
You can't,
when you
you
lift up.
can't keep your children in a box.
I've got another idea now.
Think about getting a box.
But at least there's a decent platform for them to get in there now.
Yeah.
That's ideal. That's going to be really good.
Yeah, I think it should work alright. I'd be having a little measure out and getting some bolts. It doesn't matter. It's where you can soon stick some bolts over there. You're going to be getting down here with a bit of black at some point.
Yeah.
And you get yourself some, make do just some treads on now.
Yeah.
Three
I'll
little
get to it
bolts.
now.
Yeah.
Wow, this place looks different now.
Does look different, yeah.
This
Looks
is
better.
good. This is really
It's amazing
good.
what a little bit of a clean up can
Totally.
do.
Totally.
Batteries down that corner, chlorifier over there, power running up underneath. That'd be lovely.
Yeah. Happy days.
Different boat out here now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
it, I'm going on.
Go and have yourself a beer.
Good enough, yeah. Don't stop listening songs without you on copyright.
You know what? Maybe we should put it back.
Maybe you should put it back.
Yeah. Right.
Cup of tea. Yeah, I don't know actually. That's what I fancy, a cup of tea, I think.
Yeah. Taking that bar away has made a huge difference to the appearance of the boat. It's made it so much more generous in the actual stern area and much easier to get on. Although I nearly fell out just now because muscle memory and all. I thought there was a railing there, went to grab it and it wasn't there. So nearly fell off the boat on the last night on terra firma. Yeah, that is a great difference, that is. Well, today has been all about just preparing the boat pretty much for tomorrow. Tomorrow obviously is crane day. It's a massive day, both for me, the boat, and the wharf here. I think it's one of their busiest days ever, if not the busiest day for movement and cranes. I think it's 10 or 12 boats being moved about tomorrow. I think I'm third or fourth on the list, so probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that, but who knows how these things go. But it's yeah, it's kind of going to be all hands on deck tomorrow. There's a huge amount of activity, so it's going to be great. And today, as I said, it's just about making sure that the boat was ready. So the two really important things were securing everything down. So I needed to firstly get that glass done, which I've done, which is good. That's out the way. So the showers, yeah, I'm happy with the shower. Needed to get the steps in because that would have been pretty much impossible to do that on the cut. It's all about finding the level. And I've got to say the job that Paul did was brilliant. Really happy with the solution that we came up with. And basically I just need to secure and put everything away. You'd have probably seen there's quite a bit of mess around on the boat, a few things out of place. So my plan for tonight is just to tidy up, get everything ready. The boat, when it's lifted, will move quite a bit. It's not going to move kind of like that or kind of sideways that much, but it will move. Certainly when it's kind of first lifted and when it's placed down, it's going to be placed onto a trolley, so it's not exactly a soft landing. So yeah, I just need to make sure that there's going to be no breakages. Things, just heavy things, make sure that the stove is properly secured in. Anything that is heavy can't move, basically, that's the plan. I'll move the gas locker from the roof. I've got to put that in tonight. That's one of my jobs. So yeah, that's really the plan. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a monumental day. And thank you so much to everyone who's kind of joined as a member. I was kind of amazed at how many of you kind of have done that. But yeah, and I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video, yesterday's one, whenever it was. And I'll probably put up some behind the scenes stuff from tomorrow, because there's going to be quite a lot of footage from tomorrow and quite a lot going on, as I said. So yeah, there'll be some other bits and pieces tomorrow for you all. But yeah, thank you so much. It's it means a lot to me, so cheers for the support. Yeah, so really plan for the next few hours just to clean up, tidy up, make sure the area around the boat is all kind of as good as it can be, so when I'm craned I don't have to worry about terra firma anymore. And also someone else is going into that space and I want them to be able to have a nice clear area in which to work around, so I don't want them to have to work around my crap. So yeah, make sure that's all out the way, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, look after yourselves. Bye bye.